Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Jasmy update. We are taking a look at the Jasmy price set here. As you can see that we are coiling up for a huge break to the upside here, something like a 25% in the immediate short term. And you can see here that Jasmy is in this triangle that you can see here. I would have actually gone on to call this a W formation here, but usually, a W formation is actually much better if they are reversal, right? So you can see here if the price is going to the downside and it does something like this, then maybe you can call this a W. But in this situation, I actually feel reluctant to call it a W here. But still, what we can see here is the price is actually trying to break to the upside here. Let's quickly just go to the hourly time frame here, and you can see that we have actually had like multiple touch points on that specific line that you can see here. You can also see, you can see here, you can also see here. And the basic rule in technical analysis really is that the more you pound on a resistance or a support line, is actually the much more likely it is going to be broken, right? So throughout the whole of this week, what we've actually been looking at was this on Fibonacci adjustment level, taking our Fibonacci adjustment 2 from the very top here when Jasmy was putting the innovation zone to the very bottom of the structure here. You can see that it also happens that we're actually trying to fight the 702 Fibonacci adjustment level. Now on a 4-hourly time frame, yes, we have had candles above that level right there, which is something like 0.0064 thereabout, right? I actually call it 0.0065 just to be on the safe side here, but you can now notice that on a daily time frame we actually haven't had a daily candle closure above that level there. And the moment that we are having a daily candle close above something like $0.0065 per Jasmy, this is the moment when there is confirmation that we are going to go as high as something like $0.008 per Jasmy, right? This has been the main price target here for the Jasmy price for a very long time. And you can also see that this level here, the $0.008 per Jasmy, has got a narrative behind it. This is when Jasmy was put in the innovation zone right here. And once we get back to those levels, I expect the Jasmy price to hit something like 5 cents thereabout, and going as high as something like 9, 10, 11 cents because of this falling wedge that you see here. When we broke out here back then in January 2023, it's almost a year now, but this whole thing that you're witnessing right here was just a back test of this breakout here, and it's more likely that we are going to be hitting those two price targets were about, right? The minimum being something like 4.5 cents, we can call it 5 cents actually, being a 5x here on the Jasmy price set, and then going as high as something like 9, 10, 11 cents thereabouts. You are looking at something from 10x to something like 14x. Now this is only if you would get in like once we break and close above that confirmation line. But if you are somebody like me who has been here since even the very bottom of the Jasmy price that we were here buying Jasmy, it was really a tough time obviously, but that could actually turn out to be a big present here. As you can see that we would have actually amassed something like a 36x here on the Jasmy price. So yeah, these small percentages can actually turn out to be like huge differences right when it comes to returns, right? Now the reason why I feel confident that Jasmy is actually going to experience this 25% rise, right, which obviously is going to open the door to even bigger price action here, is the market moves in tandem. We've got leaders, we've got the mid packs, and then we also have got the laggards, right? So I feel like the market is really doing the same thing. There are rotations happening left, right, and center, and you can see here, for example, this coin price action here. You can actually easily see the same thing happening here with the Jasmy. Obviously this correction here may actually be looking different, but on the grander perspective here, this is basically the same thing that is happening across the market. You can even take a look at the example of ICP, and that's basically the same thing that you see. We can see here IVA is almost, really the market is doing the same thing here. We've got data as well. We've got Neo, we also have got like Maldives, we've got things like Hedera, and then we also here have got Akash. Obviously this one is a little bit different, but we also have got things like Polkadot, for example, and you can see Arweave and the rest of them. They're basically just behaving the same way, and I think that Jasmy is also going to have its day catching up to the rest of the market. And usually, when I was new in this market, I was actually trying to chase those coins which are actually pumping, not knowing that there was a point in time where my own coin was gonna show up and it was gonna do the same thing those were doing, but I could not even get profits because by the time I tried to rotate and get into those ones, they were actually coming down, and now I'm selling them and trying to catch up with the one that I just left. It was just a mess all over the place. So there is that thing in crypto here called jealousy capitulation, where you see your own coin is not moving relative to the rest of the market. But then again, I've seen it time and again that the time will come and your coin will actually move. This is not financial advice, obviously. I'm just telling you my experience in this market, and I think this time is not different, and the market will always do what it has always done before, right? Just to put the icing on the cake here, you can see the total crypto market cap, and it's looking very, very good. You remember the work of accumulation pattern that we were talking about before we even broke out of it, and you can see that things are going according to plan here, and we are beating the 0.38 fib retracement level there. I mean, we are yet to have a break and close above it, but I think that is going to be something that is optimistic here. Taking a look at the total too, that excludes Bitcoin here, we are making higher highs again, and that definitely is going to be bringing excitement into the market here. You can see that we have got little to no resistance looking left right. So I expect the Jasmy price to be benefiting from the rest of these things. So for me, it's a matter of time. I mean, this weekend we can actually expect some fireworks here. So let's see what happens with the Jasmy price. But in my own opinion, it's actually threatening to push like 25% up in no time wise here, right? Obviously, none of what I say is financial advice, and you shouldn't buy or sell anything because of anything I say, all right? But if you like the content, don't forget to tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then I'll have to see you on the next one. Take good care of yourselves. Bye.